Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another video. And before we get started on today's video, I always gotta say shouts out to the Finesse gang. Those who get here early, they like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, finesse the bell, of course, and you can see your name up on the screen right here. That's all you gotta do, and you might see your name right here. If you see your name, go ahead, circle it up, tweet at me, tag me on IG or something. Good job. You in a finesse game. Now y'all know today is Thursday and the brand new Supreme drop just happened. Now you guys know I do heater hypes all the time, which is I just talk about shoes, my opinions on those, and sometimes I mix clothing in here and there, depending on what's dropping, depending on if there's a clothing set or a clothing capsule coming on with a shoe. But today I just want to discuss the Supreme drop. Now of course this week we had the NORTHFACE drop, which in my opinion was pretty weak, but we're gonna get into all that. First up, if you are a new subscriber, let me know down below. And if you copped anything, if you passed on anything, you're buying something to resell it, fuck it, it's Supreme, I understand. Leave a comment down below, let me know. But let's just go ahead and get into Supreme week 9, the drop recap. Let's get it. And first up, out of the Supreme and NORTHFACE collab for week 9, we have the Nuptse jacket. We also have the leather day pack, the rube pack, lumbar pack, whatever they're calling it, the gloves, and then the duffel. Now all these are of course in leather. That was the thing with this drop, in my opinion, was the leather. So let's just start off with the big ticket item, which is the Nuptse jacket. You got the red, you got the yellow or the maize yellow, and then you got all black. Now for me, these shits were retailing, let me just go ahead and check, for about $1,000, $1,098. Basically 1,100 off your hip, plus if you stay in New York, you're gonna add tax onto that. So what, 1,200? Cause y'all New York niggas, y'all taxes is crazy as fuck. Not gonna lie, when I go up there to shop, it's crazy. And then we know just 2 weeks ago, I believe, we had the Stone Island drop where we had another $1,000 puffy jacket. Now, if I was gonna pick between the Stone Island and this leather NORTHFACE joint, I'm picking the Stone Island one all day. But let's get back to the Nuptse jacket. Now first up, as I already said, the colors. My favorite color is gonna be the yellow, but the retail price of $1,000 is basically just blowing this one out of the water. I wouldn't have gone for it. I didn't go for it. I completely left it alone and said anyone who wants to spend $1,000 on that, y'all can have it. You can try to resell it. I hope whatever, if you resell it and get your money, whatever. But I'm gonna leave that $1,000 leather jacket alone, because to me, there's a lot better Supreme stuff that I can get for $1,000, especially like a past NORTHFACE release, like the Steep Tech. I think the Steep Tech jacket in yellow and blue, like the old school Wolverine joint, that's probably one of the hardest Supreme NORTHFACE collabs, along with that like multicolored map joint. The blue and yellow Steep Tech is just unfuckwittable. So before I go out and spend $1,000 on this new leather joint that's just basic as fuck in my opinion, I'm gonna get the yellow and blue Steep Tech joint all day long. So for me, the whole Nuptse jacket shit, that's a cross out, that's an X. Heavy pass, easy pass, just based on price. Next up, we got all 3 leather day packs, same colorways in this one, and once again, the price on this one, to just check so make sure I'm not incorrect, was $278, so about 300 bucks with tax, or if you just want to say 285 with tax, you can keep it like that. In my opinion, once again, there's other better book bags I would rather go and buy on Grailed or eBay from past seasons than get this one. This one is an easy pass. I'm not gonna really say anything bad about it. It's basic. Sometimes basic is good, and sometimes basic is basic as fuck, especially when it costs $280. Next up, we got the duffels. This was the only thing from the whole collection that I thought I might get until I revisit the retail price of this one. Now that one is gonna go for $388, so 400 off of your hip automatically for this one. The same 3 colors, and once again, my favorite is the yellow. I know the yellow isn't the most coveted color. People probably went for the black and the red first, but the yellow was the most standout color to me, and I really like the duffel bag. I think it's a dope duffel bag. It looks cool. I'm pretty sure it's gonna last a long time. Once again though, that price point at 400 bucks is just blocking me from even wanting to buy it at all. So another one that gets to X, bruh. Drop, pass. If you copped it, let me know. Next up, we got the leather rube packs. Fancy name for a fanny pack, a leather NORTHFACE and Supreme fanny pack collab. I like these as well. I probably might have spent the cash on these just because a lot of the past packs like that, when you get the clout packs, I call them clout packs or whatever, when you get those joints, they're usually going to run you, if you're buying them resale, about 130 or 140. So if you could have got this one for retail, cool. I'm definitely not spending more than 160 or 180, and I'm pretty sure the people that spent the 150 for them is definitely not trying to sell it for less than they got it for. So I'm gonna see these at probably like 200 resale, 180 resale, and that might be on the low end. So these I will not have. I would have liked and gotten the yellow one. Maybe if somebody wants to bless me with a yellow one, we'll see. But yeah, that's my feelings. This was like the only other item I was looking to possibly cop, but I did not. I let it rock, and I feel fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not missing it at all. And then last up, we have the leather gloves, the finesse gloves. These are finesser gloves. They're just yellow, red and black, North Face. They're all leather. They have a Supreme tag on them. Cool. But that's about it. Like, I don't know. This whole North Face collab this time, this whole drop to me was pretty trash. It was pretty meh, and since it was so expensive, it was an easy pass. So that whole North Face collab, none of it got copped, and I honestly don't give a fuck to cop it. So it is what it is. Let's get to the rest of the drop. Other than the North Face collab, I think the biggest item this week had to have been the Arabic hoodies. Now, of course, they released in a couple different colorways. Let me shoot those out real quick. Black, orange, navy blue, pale lime, brown, which is like a camel colorway, red, and gray. My opinion, I didn't know how fast these were going to go. I assumed that they were going to go really fast because a lot of people I don't think were feeling that North Face collab, and they said, fuck it, I'm going to go straight for the Arabic joint, and that's going to sell out. The Arabic shit sold out pretty quick. I was going to go for the orange one or the brown, like camel colored one. I went for the orange one. That shit was gone in a fucking instant, and I didn't get any Arabic hoodie. Now, I know another popular colorway in that probably was that pale limeish color, but I'm just looking at them down here. You're probably looking at them over here. I mean, I just really like the orange, and I really like the brown. Those are my favorites. And then maybe the gray, but orange or brown for sure. The Arabic hoodie is fire. And next up, we gotta talk about these headbands. I only own one Supreme headband. I don't own any of them with like the 3M logoing. So they had 5 come out. We have a black, we have a teal, which the teal is the one I was trying to go for. Red, a yellow camo, and then a red like urban camo, you feel me? And these are just Supreme headbands. They're just headbands. They're cool to wear. They're a nice little extra accessory. When it gets cold, they'll keep your head warm a little bit more. I mean, the headband is just another way to have Supreme on you somewhere so people can see it. I mean, it functions, but let's all be honest. The headband, the Supreme headband is a 90% flex item rather than usable item. People flex with that rather than use it. So I was looking to either get the yellow camo or the teal headband. I didn't get either one of those. I was being a bit slow, I ain't gonna lie. I was acting a little bit newbie on the site and I lost out. It is what it is. I'm not hurting for it. Next drop. Next up, we had the shit bandana. Basically 4 colors of bandanas with their little shit frowny face thing on it. I literally do not give a fuck about this item. Like, this is like the Supreme item that you buy when everything has sold out and you just want some piece of the collection. You drop $20 on the shit bandana. That's it. Sticking with accessories, next up we got the dotted arc 5 panel. Now these retail at 44 bucks, and I like these, bro. I thought they were pretty clean. They come in a lot of colors. You got what, white, a salmony pink, navy blue, kind of a gold, red, teal, green, and then I think another navy blue. So the first navy blue I said was actually black. And there's not really a lot going on with these. It's just an arc logo with the Supreme, and then it has some dots basically embroidered around the Supreme. In my opinion, it's pretty standard, but it looks good. So this is something I definitely would have copped, and I don't think these sold out quick at all. Matter of fact, some of them shits might be still on the site, so I might have to go back and see what's going on with them. My favorite out of what I'm seeing and what you guys are seeing, I really like the green, and I like that wheat gold colorway on the hat. Y'all know me. I'm more of like a snapback. I don't really wear fitteds. I just like snapbacks, you know what I'm saying? I'm usually in a snapback or some type of strapback, something that I can adjust just in case my hair grows. That's why I love snapbacks and strapbacks, because you can wear them forever. Fitteds, when you start getting all that hair, bro, you try to pull them down and shit, they just are not trying to fill in your head. Then it's just not good. It's not good. So the beanie, I'm not a big beanie guy. So this one I didn't really care about. These retailed at $32. Is it an ugly looking beanie? No. The best one I'm seeing, I'm looking at this teal, orange, black, and white, kind of like a Miami Dolphins feel to it. That's probably the best one. I'm not gonna speak too much on this. I'm not a beanie guy. I'm not a beanie head myself. So maybe this fall I'll get into them, but as of right now, snapbacks, strapbacks, and that's about it, bro. And vintage hats, like that's it for me. Next up in the hat side of things, we have the $100 bill camp cap. This shit is trash. This literally looks like something that you would have worn in 06 with your MySpace profile. Like the all over dollar bill, I can see you passing with the all black joint because it's just not as fucking $100 billion shit. But in my opinion, some of the old stuff is cool. Some of the stuff from 06 and 07 is cool. This hat is trash. It's just not, it's not for me. Some of y'all might fuck with it, but when I see this hat, I think of 06, 07, me going to skating rink, and this is the hat I would have chose to put on with my LED belt. Some of y'all remember those, some of y'all don't. Remember the belts with the LEDs on the front? I used to put my phone number on the front of it. That's how I rock. Did I get any calls? No. But it is what it is. The $100 bill camp cap, trash. So finally we're back to something that I think is fire, the reflective cross in 3B parka, which I'm assuming is an Alpha Industries parka that they just used. Now of course you have 3Ms on the shoulders, you have 3M cross on the back, and then on the back of the hood it says fuck 'em all, has fur on the front. This is fire in my opinion. Now almost, once again, I almost copped the yellow joint. I know y'all probably like, why the fuck does he keep trying to cop yellow? I mean, I don't know. If you looked at my closet, most stuff, I have olive, I have a lot of black, so I'm trying to get the other color. I don't have yellow jackets. I have one yellow jacket, maybe two, that I barely wear, and this would be another one that I barely wear. But out of everything that dropped, I'm definitely feeling this Parker more than probably even the NORTHFACE collab. Like, if someone was like, yo, should I spend $1,000 on the leather nupsy, or should I get the 3M cross joint for about 400, about 600 less? I would tell them to get the 3M joint all day, every day. And get it in yellow, by the way, too. More fire on this week's drop, in my opinion, the packable ripstop jacket. Y'all know fall is approaching slowly but surely, and we're going to be moving into those more cozy aspects of our clothing. Sweat shorts, Nike Tech Fleece, just fleecy pants, stuff that gets you cozy. So this is packable, it's lightweight, resists the rain, and you can take it with you. It's like transportable, cozy, so this is definitely a win all around. Coming in at $158, I think this is one of the better buys this week, and people like to buy the stuff that says Supreme on it, so with the big Supreme on the back, the Supreme on the front, this is definitely something that I thought was gonna sell a lot quicker. It did move, but it was one of the later items to move, in my opinion, when I was on the site. I'm surprised, and luckily your boy walked away with one. I was gonna go back and try to get the green, but I didn't, and I should have, because it was still there. Anyways, the packable ripstop joint, coziness on the move, can't beat it. And since we're talking about the jacket, we might as well just talk about the pants as well. These are pretty standard, bruh. They're just the same thing in a pant form. Your standard, loose-fitting, cozy track pants. Nothing really bad I can say about them, although they do look like something that you could find on eBay or at the thrift store pretty easily, because they don't really have anything to differentiate themselves from what I see on the online. Maybe once I get them in, I'll think something different, but from what I see, they look like some blue or black or pink or green track pants that I can find in a thrift store. You just have to find them in the right condition, and of course the ones in the thrift store don't say Supreme, obviously. I mean, that's just how I feel though. Next up, we got the tartan flannel, $118 flannel t-shirt. Nothing extra to it, nothing special, it's just Supreme. These are some of the items that I don't understand who buys this stuff. Like, who buys this flannel with the little Supreme tag on it when you can get way better flannel colorways? I mean, the best one they got is this green, pink, and orange. It's fire, I ain't gonna lie. But am I spending $120 for that flannel? No. Some flannels, yes, like the sample flannel. We charge $80. It's like a sample jacket with the embroidery on the back, the zippers on the front, $80. This shit's blowing that out the water. All day, every day. But I digress. Tartan flannel, easy fucking pass. Another good item out of the drop, the Supreme and Playboy Rugby. They have this one in teal, white, orange, and black. RIP to Hugh Hefner once again. And I mean, out of everything, these are some of the better stuff. The best colorway in my opinion was the teal or maybe the white. Everything else was pretty standard. The orange with the navy blue was all right, and then the black with the gray was all right. If I was gonna go for any colorway, it would have been the teal or maybe the white colorway, but the teal is definitely the best and number one in my opinion. These come in at $148, so this is pretty standard. It's a rugby shirt, Playboy collab, fuck it, I drop it. I like this one. Next one. Right here we got the reverse terry long sleeve top. Now Tony and I have made something that was reverse terry for Simple before. I like reverse terry. It's terry fleece inside out. So basically all that cotton feeling, all that cotton chain feeling stuff is on the outside. Now they got 4 colors: yellow, orange, basically they're calling it a dusty orange. You have a dark blue, like a pale blue, slate blue maybe, and then black. Not a bad cop, says Supreme on it, so of course, especially really big, so of course these are gonna sell. For 110 though, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on them. I don't think it's a bad item. I can see why people like these colors. I like the colors as well, just maybe don't like the piece as much, but if you copped it, I understand. Let's get into the next one. Next time, I'm gonna make sure I just save my favorite for last so we don't leave on such a bad note, because this last item, there was a pants and then there's a hoodie to match it, and that is the handcuff sweatshirt and the sweatpant. This shit is like one of those collage type designs that's just like, I feel like it was a throwaway and it just was brought back. Now this once again is the handcuff joints, and it's exactly what it sounds like. They have black, they have lime green, and then they have a white. The best one that I could even think about buying is the white with the pink handcuffs on it. I wouldn't buy the pants, but the hoodie is okay. Honestly, I saw this on the site. This is another one of those items that sat around for a little while. Everyone was trying to get everything else, and this was one of those last pickups. It's not as bad as the shit bandana, but this is definitely one of those items where everything else sells out. You still want a piece of the collection, you still want a piece of drop, and you just go for the hoodie. You wanted a hoodie, you missed out the Arabic joint, so now, okay, I'm gonna get the handcuff joint. You missed out on whatever, the ripstop pullover, so hey, I'm gonna get the black handcuff hoodie. I feel like that's this item. That's one. These are the struggle Supreme drop items. Now, will they still sell? Yeah, of course. It's fucking Supreme. What do you mean? But in my opinion, pretty lackluster set. So that is gonna be it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below if you guys copped anything. Let me know if you disagree with me on anything. I was planning on making a video last week about the Scarface drop, but I did not have the time. I had to leave. I had to go to Toronto. And now today I'm going to Detroit for one day. So the travel is crazy. I know you guys are waiting on reviews, and I want to make some as well. The travel is really killing me with that, because y'all know how I like to do my reviews. I like to get behind the camera. It might look like it's very simple and easy, but there's a formula to it. There's a way I like to do it, and I don't want to skimp on the quality of the review, the looks, the angles for you, just to produce it quicker. So just know I still got y'all, okay? I know. I got you. So that is it, man. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah, of course. I don't have a shoe, so bullet RC. And I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all really seem to like the heater hype video, so this is just an extension over to the clothing side, and that's it. Shouts out to the dudes at Rotate 757, by the way, too. This Mariner shirt is fucking fire, by the way. I'm out of here. Y'all be easy. Peace.
If you feel it, raise hell in the sky.